The advancement of morals. How does your career choice fit into and reflect your values? My long-term career choice is to work as an advocate in the court system and also to one day found my own nonprofit organization such as Bethany Union. Very far down the road, I also have the hope of running my own business, a consulting firm related to life coaching and personal development. I also hope to be involved in political activism when I am wiser and more mature, as in older, past my 50s. I do not have incorporated into my value system the principle of utility, which is calculated by favoring whichever course of action will bring about the greatest balance of happiness over unhappiness. My criticism of utilitarianism lies in that what choices bring about happiness for the greatest number of people is not always the normal thing to do, moral thing to do, based on my personal notions of justice. I would also argue that the distinction between higher and lower pleasures is hard to truly define, given that many do prefer physical pleasures having to do with sensation versus intellectual ones. Now, I will now speak about how my family relationships fit into and reflect my ethical convictions. For example, I asked myself if this distinction between friends and family and strangers should be overcome. I believe in treating people the way you want to be treated. And some of my ethical convictions are that you should do as much for others as you would do for your friends and family. Now, it is understood that as strangers do not really have any kinship towards you, and they may not care or respect you. However, I believe that one should give back to their society and give as much as you can, just as you would give as much and do as much for the ones you love and care for. Now, I would like to talk about how my political allegiances fit into and reflect my moral philosophy. My political allegiances reflect my moral philosophy in that I do not believe in income distribution. Also, I believe in smaller government. To me, justice means that everyone is entitled to pursue what makes them greater, happier, or more better citizens, as long as they do not harm others along the way. So, I am, in fact, a libertarian. After taking this course, I realized that in terms of politics, I believe in any political unions that support these ideas, that allow personal freedom of expression also, and allow citizens within a society, such as our American society, to pursue anything that can make them happy, as long as they do not harm others in the process, and as long as the consequences of their actions do not cause harm or inflict pain on others. Now, I would like to talk a little bit about how, in my advancement of morals, how everything, I would like to reflect on my act of service in terms of all that I have said. Now, under the category of the advancement of morals in my e-portfolio, I would like to say that based on my ethical convictions, my service learning project reflects my values in that I believe that we should help other people. But just because a person chooses not to help others does not make them a bad person. I believe that in my service learning project, I used my bilingual skills to act as an interpreter. I helped on youth outreach days. I gave my feedback to the Greater Four Corners Action Coalition, and I also helped organize and run community meetings and discussions. I attended some events, such as meetings, such as the annual meeting that I attended on December 1st, 2012, Saturday, this past Saturday. And overall, because of my belief in helping others, my values and my ethical convictions, portray this, in that I try to aim to do anything I can to make other people's lives less painful, because I believe that, we do not live in vain as long as we lessen on others' pain. And so, that is what I have to say in regards to the advancement of morals. My goal is to one day attend Boston College and get my JD and MSW degree so that I may be a lawyer and a social worker and use this to better society in any way that I see fit. Thank you so much for listening to this. And now that convenes my advancement of morals category section for my e-portfolio.